My name is Maya Jones, and I attend the University of Alabama at Birmingham. I decided on the University of Alabama because everything felt right. I loved the interview process, the location, and the professors. Know that it can get expensive. When you're applying for a PT school, each school you apply for increases your application fees. So I would say have a list of schools that you want to apply for before you even start your application, and only apply to those schools, because I know a lot of students, they'll be filling out their applications and they'll be like, okay, maybe I want to apply to this school, okay, and then maybe this school, and then maybe this school, and then your application fee is $600, and that's not what you were expecting. Keep in mind, when you get accepted, you also have to put down deposits on the school. So if you're waiting for your dream school and you get acceptance letters prior to hearing about your dream school, realize that you're going to have to put a deposit down for each school. And if you don't go to those schools, that money is lost. Keep all those things in mind. What attracted me to physical therapy is all the different settings that I can possibly go into. I won't ever get bored. So if once I graduate, I'm thinking about traveling. So I could travel the world with my profession. And then if I get sick of traveling, then I can go to outpatient. If I'm done with outpatient, I can go to acute care. If I'm done with acute care, I can go to home health. The options are endless. School right now is going good. We just started our last semester of our first year, so still trying to get accustomed to the professors and the new teaching style, because every semester is different. You gotta really have to teach yourself how to study each semester. Some highlights of my school would probably be my classmates. I have made some good friends since I've been in the program, and I really do think that I'm going to talk to these ladies for the rest of my life. The harder part about school would probably be the lack of sleep. I do not sleep often. Sometimes I have 8 hours of class and only had 3 hours of sleep, so I'm just running on caffeine and fumes. I'm actually stuck between two. I'm interested in sports and women's health. What led me to sports is that I was a collegiate athlete. I played Division I volleyball for all of college, so sports was my life before grad school. About women's health, I'm just very passionate about being an advocate for women. I find it gratifying that I would be able to advocate for women that have a problem in such a sensitive area, especially women of color. State of diversity in the program right now is pretty good. My class, the first years, we have 13 African American women in my class. We have two Latina and one Asian. That's pretty diverse, and you're checking off more than just one box. We have everybody. My classmates and I, we have started the Alabama chapter of NABPT. And NABPT stands for the National Association of Black Physical Therapists. And what that program or organization does is we want to increase diversity not only in education programs, but in the clinic as well. I would say shadow as many settings as you can as possible so you can get a true feeling for PT. I know a lot of students only shadow outpatient because that's what we see all the time. And I feel like a lot of students go into school thinking like that is all PT has to offer, and that is not the case. There is so many more settings, so many more opportunities. I found out about the CREST scholarship program when I was in class. My program director sent me an email, or sent everybody an email, and said, this would be a good opportunity for you. So I read the email and I was like, oh my gosh, this is an amazing opportunity. So I told everybody who would be eligible for this scholarship, a scholarship program that's for minorities, for PTs. It's hard enough to find scholarship for PTs in general, but then on top of that, for minorities. So I was like, y'all, we have to apply. This is a good opportunity for us. And I did. And obviously it worked out. Rising Tide just really wants to know about you and how you feel about diversity. I was very motivated to become the best PT I possibly could after that interview because they empowered me. They told me that they love my responses and that they can't wait for me to become a PT. So hearing that from established PTs, it lit a fire for me. It gave me confidence. And I do not have to worry as much about how I'm going to pay for school because that is a big worry for me. It's always in the forefront of my mind. So this scholarship has allowed me to kind of relax and focus more on school and just focus on being Maya. I'm always looking for a mentor, and I feel like Rising Tide is full of leaders, and I'm excited to see what they can learn from me and what I can learn from them. I want to be that PT that patients feel comfortable coming to, not just for PT related things, for personal things, because a lot of feelings and emotions are displayed in the clinic. If a patient is going through things, most of the time they're not able to turn it off once they come to the clinic. As a PT, I feel like I should be able to pick up on that. I also want to be that PT that caught everything. So the clinic is a point where you pick up everything, such things as child abuse or brain injury, stroke patients. A lot of that, especially states with direct access, a lot of that can be picked up in the clinic and lives can be saved because you referred that patient to another professional that is skilled to treat that condition. I don't think people know this. PT can really be a gatekeeper for the healthcare profession because we can catch these things and send them because we have the training to catch them and send them to physicians instead of the patient having to go to a physician that is way more expensive than a PT clinic or a PT visit. And then, oh, now they have to go to PT. You can start with us and then we can direct you elsewhere.